Okay, for those of you who are watching the replay, hi, hello, welcome in. I'm working on KnowMe 2016 by Beauty Jador. I'm gonna break it up a little bit. Hi, I'm gonna break it up a little bit. I'm going to try to do a little each day. It just seems like there's a lot to this. So even though it's classified as easy, there are a lot of steps and a lot of techniques. So it uses a little bit of interfacing. It uses darts on the bodice. Um, there are pockets. There's a zipper. There's a lot of different gathering, good afternoon. So quite a few different skills, quite a few different things. If you are a beginner sewist, you'll definitely have your work cut out for you. So I'm gonna get started. The only thing that I did previously was add the interfacing to the bodice parts. So interfacing goes along the neck here. It is 28 steps. 29 steps. But again, there's a lot of sewing skills needed. I feel. I don't think it's difficult. I just think there's a lot of sewing skills needed to make it. So again, you're working with interfacing, you are doing darts, you are doing gathers, there is stay stitching, there are pockets, and there's a zipper. So definitely a lot of work, but I'm going to dive in. The first step is make darts in bodice front. Stay stitch lower edge of bodice front. Okay. So this is the bodice front, and there's a lining also. So again, just a little involved. This is the fabric that I'm using. It is from Grace of Zesty Couture. It is this beautiful Ankara fabric. And I have my darts marked. Isn't it really pretty? It's gorgeous Ankara. I love it. So darts are not my favorite thing to do. Actually quite do not like them, but we're gonna try our best. We're gonna try our best to make it work. Isn't it gorgeous? I love the fabric. Okay, so we have one dart done. I think the trick with darts is you're not supposed to like back stitch or front stitch. And making sure your lines are lined up correctly. That's why it's so important to do the markings. Specifically with darts, you kind of have to do the markings. You can't really get out of not doing them. so my front darts are in. I don't know if you can see them, but they're here. I'm supposed to stay stitch the lower edge of the bodice front. So I'm gonna do that now. Make darts in the back bodice. Tie interfacing, fuse interfacing, yep. So now I'm going to do the back piece and put my darts in the back pieces. So there are darts in the front and the back. Hello, hey, hey, how's everyone doing today? Okay. One dart in for the back, doing the other dart. Again, this is the fabric that I'm using, and my interfacing is in already. Happy Monday. How's everyone doing? Another dart in the back, done. These steps are repetitive, so it's easier to go a little faster. With right sides together, stitch front to back at shoulders and side seams. Okay. Hey y'all, hello, hello, hello. So with the right sides together, I'm stitching the front to the back. So I'm gonna pin it and then stitch it. I know, I love this fabric. This Ankara fabric is gorgeous. I was telling the story last night on TikTok that Grace, I'm part of Grace's Patreon. If you're not part of her Patreon, definitely join because you get access to her fabric releases early. And the second that I saw this fabric, I took a screenshot and I sent it to her. This fabric was on the screen, I think, for about 5.5 seconds, and I took a screenshot and I sent it to her, to Grace, because I said, yeah, that's mine. That fabric is definitely mine. And she said a lot of people wanted it, but I'm the one who got it because I was first. You're gonna cut out your pattern pieces tonight? Yes. It's quite a few pattern pieces, I will say, but it's not too bad. It's definitely not too bad. So I'm glad, so glad I was able to grab this fabric because, again, it's gorgeous, and I hope she gets it back in stock because, I don't know, it's probably one of the prettiest fabrics that I have seen. I'm obsessed with it. So my right sides are together. I'm pinning the neckline and I'm pinning the sides. Yeah, I say that's the same thing. Cutting and doing the markings and all the prep work is not my favorite thing to do. I actually quite don't like it. But it's vital. It's crucial. You can't sew your garment without doing that stuff. So I'm trying to learn to love it. I'm trying to learn to take my time and make it a peaceful, enjoyable experience, but we're not quite there yet. We are not quite there yet. I'm trying, though. I am trying. Yes. So if I'm up and cutting fabric, I will just cut out a bunch of patterns and prep a bunch of things. Because once I'm in the mood to do it, I'm in the mood to do it, and that's all I want to do. Hey, Anna. Happy Monday. Okay. I have to do the shoulder seams. One shoulder seam done. Moving on to the other one. Is anyone else sewing today or working today? What's everyone else working on? Shoulder seams are done. This is what we have thus far. It's cute. It's very cute. I'm very excited. I don't know how this is gonna fit on my neck. I probably shouldn't put it on with a hoodie, but... Okay. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. That is the top. Upper skirt. Okay, so we're moving to the upper skirt part. I need pieces 8 and 9. This is the sleeve. Here we go. To reinforce inner corners of upper skirt, stitch along seam line for about 1 inch on each side of small dots, stitching through dots, clip dots, being careful not to clip through the stitching. Okay. Okay, one side reinforced. Okay. Seams are reinforced with right sides together and raw edges even, pin pocket facing to the edge of the skirt front. So I didn't have enough of this fabric to do the facing pieces, so it's gonna be a little bit Frankenstein's monster of different prints, but it's okay because you're not necessarily gonna see it, so we're good. They're pinned, so now I'm just going to sew them on the pocket facings. Oh, it goes past, okay. I know, I was just saying that yesterday and earlier. Transferring the markings is, heck, it's not fun. But when I don't transfer the markings, it's a disaster. So I'm always glad when I do transfer the markings, but it's a process to do it. Luckily, this pattern did not have a lot of markings, which I'm grateful for. The issue is that, of course, the sewing machine jams. The issue is that this is such a colorful and vibrant fabric, it's difficult to find markings that will actually show. So I used chalk yesterday and it seems to be fine. I can see the markings, so I think we're good. take everything out and start all over. The thread keeps getting jammed. Oh, for a cardigan. I am definitely in my sweater cardigan season. I've really been enjoying sewing them. Perfect for the weather here in Dallas. Okay. We're fixed. Okay. Trim seam. Turn pocket facing to inside press. This is, you know. Trimming the, it says to trim the seam allowance, so that's what I'm doing. Hello. Okay. So this is what we have. Now it wants me to turn the pocket facings to the inside. That does not make any sense. Oh, it does. Okay. And press on outside top stitch 1/4 from outside edge. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Hey, BSN. Okay. Hello, Knitting Mama. How are you? I'm good, nerd love. I am good. Okay. So the pocket lining is now in and stitched down. On inside with right sides together, pin skirt side front 10, section to pocket facing, having raw edges even. Okay, sections 10. Hello. On inside with right sides together, pin, skirt, side, front, section 10 to pocket facing. So it is this part, this rounded part all the way here. Okay, 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 okay. I got it. Yeah, we're getting it, y'all. We are getting it. I am making KnowMe 2016. It's a dress. Thank you. Yes, we are doing patterns this month for Black History Month that celebrate Black pattern designers. One of my favorites is Nikki Brooks of Beauty J'adore. So I'm doing her KnowMe pattern this week. We have other Black Sewing Network hosts doing other patterns all month. This is the first time I've ever made this pattern. I've had it in my stash for a while, just never got around to making it, and so here we are. Okay, so now I'm going to stitch all the way around. One done. Okay, perfect. Any sewing tips or tricks for beginners? Make sure you're using the right needle. That's probably the biggest tip that I can give. Make sure you're using the right needle for the right material. Okay. On outside lap, front, overside, different section, matching small dots, having raw edges, even pin, based, side, and upper edges together. So this is the outside. Lap, garment, front. Hey, unsocial. Am I turning this out? I know, I'm in love with this Ankara fabric. In love. Okay, this does not make any sense to me. On outside lap, so this is the outside. Lap, front, overside to front section, matching small dots, having raw edges even, pin, based, side and upper edges together. Okay. I got it. I got it. So it creates a little pocket here. Thank you so much for your comments and engagement. I'm trying to get monetized. So even though you're here leaving comments, you're still watching. So I still get watch hours and your comments count as engagement for the YouTube algorithm. So you're still helping me and you're still putting money in my pocket, even though you're trolling. So thank you. If you could stay the full time so I could get watch hours, that would be fantastic. But thanks. Thanks so much. Hey Risha, how are you? I'm nice. I know I am. Hi. Hey Joyce, how are you? Welcome in everyone. Oh, why did it have me? All I need to do is fold it in? I'm doing good. Just working on this KnowMe dress today. Okay, let me redo this one. With the other one, all I had to do was fold it in. There we go. There we go. Well, thank you for coming. You didn't miss much. You did not miss much. Okay. So it creates... Okay, that's cute. It creates a pocket. I've never done pockets like this before. But it's cute. It's a cute little pocket here. Okay. I was really confused. I was definitely very, very confused, but now, okay, we're good. We are good. There are mods, but I have learned here on YouTube that they usually get tired and they go away. And like I said before, even though they may leave comments and say things, at least they're still watching. So I'm still getting watch hours. So for right now, I just let them do their own thing. And then when they leave, they leave. But at least it helps get watch hours. After I get monetized, yeah, their ass is definitely getting kicked out. But for right now, for right now, we are just doing the best we can with what we got. Doing the best we can with what we got until we get monetized, child. Until we get monetized. Woo! We have to suffer through. Hi. So I just ignore them. Hey Kim. I just said that we're just gonna ignore them because even though they leave comments, they're still watching, so we're still getting watch hours. And I'm trying to get monetized, so as many people that watch, the more likely I am to get watch hours. So I'm making a dress. I am making a dress. No tea, no shade, but if more people came over from Instagram and TikTok to watch me, I wouldn't have to deal with the trolls for view hours and watch hours. But people don't come over. So I gotta get my watch hours where I can. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate it. Okay, the pockets are sewn down. One side is sewn down. I have to do the other side. Listen, it doesn't matter where I go. It doesn't matter where I go or what app I'm on. I always have people in the live acting ridiculous. I'm like, can I get a break on one platform? It's on Pinterest, it's on Instagram. They leave me alone on the Twitter. Okay, so the front basically skirt part is done with these really cute pockets. I hope I cut the right size. I hope I cut the right size. Okay. With right sides together, stitch upper skirt back to front at side seams. And then I'm gonna gather the upper edge. Okay. Skirt, upper back, section 11. Section 11. Is this? Thank you. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. I know it's not as fun and lively as TikTok, but I don't know what to do, y'all. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm burning the candle at both ends. Shoot, I almost pinned this on wrong. Okay. Okay. Pinning the skirt sides together now, and then we are going to gather them. Yeah. Hello, good afternoon. We're doing okay. We are doing okay. I think it's just because I'm just exhausted. I am emotionally exhausted, physically exhausted, spiritually exhausted. Yeah. That, yeah, I don't know. I feel like something has to give. You know what I mean? I feel as though I've been prepping and making so much content for each app, which I love to do. Don't get me wrong, I love creating content. There it is. Hey, Julian. I love creating content, but it is a full-time thing. It's a full-time job. And it just takes a lot of work. And I think now, for a lot of us, it's not like it was before, where it was like, oh, we're just going to post a video or a reel or a quick little thing. Now it's very much like, okay, we're throwing everything. Hey, Sunny, we are throwing everything into it, and we're using all the features of the app. We're going live. There's just so much more that we're doing. It's just a lot more work. Hello, how are you? Yeah. Yeah. I I feel like any other time I would be like gung-ho and excited. But these days I'm like, yeah, I just want to take a nap. I don't want to work. I just want to take a nap. Hello. You love my laugh. Thank you. I know. I do. Okay, so the side pieces are on. And so now it says that I have to gather this all together. Okay, this is coming along rather nicely. Here's the thing. Hey! I was gonna use my serger, but I think I'm just gonna use my sewing machine. Let me lengthen my stitch. I hope I don't regret this. I hope I do not regret this. Hey, Cake Karen, how are you? The key to gathering is extending your stitch. Hello. Oh, hey. The key to gathering is extending your stitch. It's like the most important thing you can do. But what I always struggle with is I never know how much to gather. A lot of patterns don't really tell you. So I usually end up gathering too much or not enough. And then the other tip is leaving tails that are long enough. I'm gonna do another one. Oh, I was supposed to stop the stitches at the side seams. Oops. Did not do that. Hopefully that doesn't cause a problem. Yes, see, I've learned. I have learned not to cut the tails. I've learned that the hard way. When you're so used to cutting the tails and then all of a sudden you're not supposed to, it's it can be difficult to remember. Okay, let's see if this works. So now we're gonna attempt to gather the upper edge of the skirt. Fingers crossed, y'all. Because one thing I am not good at is gathering. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, we got it, we got it. Maybe we don't. The gathering is actually working for the most part. But I think I messed up because I didn't stop it at the seams, and now I'm having difficulty at those areas to gather it. But we're gonna make it work. We are going to make it work. We always do. Crap. Okay. She is gathered. We will find out if it's gathered too much or not enough in a minute. Okay, pin skirt to lower edge of bodice. Matching notches and side seams pulling up gather stitches to fit. Okay. This is the right side, and this is the right side. So with right sides together, it's very weird how they... Okay. Okay. Ooh, this is the time-consuming part. Lining everything up, making sure the gathers are just enough and even and not too gathered in one area. But I feel as though when it's done, it'll all be worth it, hopefully. Let me see what we have so far. Okay. Okay. Or is this supposed to line up? That doesn't necessarily line up with anything. That's a dart. That's a side seam. This is a side seam. Let me see if I can tell on the pattern. No, not really. Looks like this and the armpit lines up with the front of the pocket. So this has to move over back here. Okay. Okay, now let me see. Okay. Yes, that is better. Okay. We're getting there, y'all. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. Hello. Just gonna space out some of the gathers so it looks a little more even. Whoever invented gathers. Oh, we need to have a talk. We need to have a conversation. Cause baby. check this side. Yeah, this side is perfect. It was just the other. Oh no, this side is a little off too. Okay. I am making this KnowMe dress. It's KnowMe 2016. We're starting it today, and then we'll finish it throughout the week. Okay, I think we're at a good place with the gathers and lining up all the edges. I think we're at a good place. The next step after this is to do the zipper, but I'm not sure I want to do that. I might skip ahead and at least put the darts in the lining pieces. That makes me feel a little better. I am very zesty. Thank you, Big Table, for watching. I really appreciate it. Even though you comment homophobic things, you are still engaging with my content and you are watching, which helps me get watch hours. So thank you so much. I'm trying to get monetized here on YouTube and I need 4,000 watch hours. So you are coming in here leaving hate, but you are helping me get paid. So thank you. I appreciate it. Zesty is definitely an insult, beloved. It's definitely an insult. But that's okay. Thank you for the engagement. Okay. The front and the bottom piece are together. This is what it's going to look like so far with the gathers. It's cute. It's very cute. Wow, we actually did it, y'all. It is from Grace. It is. Okay, I'm gonna stitch these together. That took a year, y'all. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Okay. Those gathers took a year. Thank you, Chris, for being here. Even though you're leaving hate comments, you're still helping me with my engagement. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. So even if you watch just for a minute, it still helps me with my monetization. So thank you. All the trolls who are coming in, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are one step closer to me getting paid, so thanks. Okay, I'm gonna return my stitches. How many more hours are needed? I'm gonna have to double check how many watch hours I have. And I can let everyone know after I get off of the live and can check. But it's definitely quite a few. I think the last time I checked, I had 600 something, and we need 4,000. So, yeah, we need over 3,000 watch hours. But I am confident we can do it. I am very confident we can do it. I just want to make sure I'm going through both layers, getting all the gathers, not sewing over my fingers. Thank you, Silky Slim. Thank you. LaShawn is so close to monetizing. I wouldn't know what it's like on the other side. I just want to know. Can I stitch a sweater for you? Looking through the streams, and this looks awesome. What are you sewing? I am making a dress. It's a KnowMe 2016. This is the dress that I'm making. Hey, Australia. We're international over here. Woo! Hey, Belinda. How are you? I I have a website. It is Terrence Williams Designs, and I have pieces on there for purchase. I have dusters, infinity scarves, headbands, caftan dresses. Everything is made to order and size inclusive and genderless, so you can definitely check out my website for what I have to offer. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. Yes, Terrence Williams Designs. It's the same as my name on here. It might be in my YouTube bio and information. I'm having a good day today. I'm a little sleepy, but good day nonetheless. Okay, let me check. Wow, we did it, y'all. The top and the bottom are together. Wow. I will say this pattern takes the patience of a saint. Takes the patience of a saint for sure. All the pricing information is on my website. I definitely, again, suggest you check it out for everything that I have to offer. You might find something that you really like. Okay. This is what we have thus far. This is cute. This is cute again. I am praying I cut the right size. I'll come back and deal with these threads. Because there's a lot of them. Okay. So the next step is doing a zipper, but I'm gonna hold off on that for right now. I'm gonna see what else I can do. I'm thinking maybe I can do the lining pieces. Yeah. So we still have a little bit more to do. So I'm gonna do the lining pieces. Yeah. Put the darts in the lining pieces now. And then I could possibly start to do the sleeve pieces. Or even gather the skirt. But let me start with the lining pieces for right now. Because y'all, I'm kind of scared to do a zipper. Now you pleated all of it. Now you pleated all of it. pleated is just something you do with sewing. It creates like folds in the fabric. Okay. Y'all already know how I feel about darts, but I have them all marked and ready. It shouldn't be too bad. We are putting darts in the front and in the back. Of course, my thread wants to come undone. I've actually been really proud of myself. I have not been I've been leaving the tails when I do my darts. You're not supposed to backstitch. You are supposed to leave long tails, and usually I forget, but recently I've been doing a very good job of remembering. Hey, Nikki, how are you? Okay, so I have my darts in the lining pieces in the back. Doing the darts in the front. Thank you. So I have a little bit of a different fabric lining. I just have like a simple purple fabric lining, but the lining for the actual dress is this Ankara. So far we have the top. The top is attached to the bottom. Well, one layer of the bottom, and the cute little pockets are in. So we're making some progress. This is what we have thus far. Have my interfacing in. So yeah, we're making some progress. But yeah, I love this fabric. Obsessed with this fabric. No, it's not difficult. It just is it takes time. There are lots of like skilled things, I would say. So the darts are like a skilled thing for me. If it's not a straight stitch, If it's not a simple straight stitch or zigzag stitch, I call it a skill. So I think, you know, knowing how to do darts is definitely a good sewing skill. And like doing the gathering, that's a sewing skill. Doing top stitching, that's a sewing, like a sewing skill. So it's not difficult so far. It just, yeah, it just takes time. It just definitely takes time. But it's okay, because all I have is time. That's what Carmen just said. Carmen said she pleaded everything. Carmen said she pleaded everything, but I'm here now. I am here now. I don't mind gathering. I definitely don't mind it. Okay, so the pleats for the top, lining. Okay. So I'll save this for tomorrow, because again, I need a little more confidence to put in a zipper. I need a little bit more confidence in order to put in the zipper, so we're gonna do that another day. With right sides together, stitch front to back at shoulder seams. Okay. So essentially what I did for the top on the outside is essentially what I'm doing for the lining. So I'm going to put the front and back together at the shoulder seams. And we're gonna stitch those together. A design space tour? No. Like a tour of my space? I haven't. I haven't for two reasons. The first reason is this is the only section that's kind of semi-clean. This is the only part that's semi-clean and semi-organized. The rest of it is a disaster area. The second reason is because people can sometimes be a little unhinged. And so I just worry that I will give a tour of my sewing room and people will be making sketches and layouts and diagrams. And then all of a sudden someone's gonna be knocking on my door and know the exact layout of my sewing room and like where everything is. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need anyone coming in and stealing my shit. I don't need anyone coming in and stealing my shit, but then me giving them the layout, like the blueprint, and be like, here. someone say you adjusted the see, and that's another thing. People are so critical and judgmental. So critical and judgmental. And me, child, other people might be nice, but I would not be. Y'all know me in my mouth. I will read someone up, down, left, right. I do not care. I do not care. My thread keeps coming out. Okay. Listen, I'm not nervous about being judged just because I've been judged my whole life, so I'm kind of used to it. But I've reached a point now where my patience is very low. My patience is very low and my mouth is very wicked. I enjoy my sewing space. I wish it was bigger. I wish I had more space, but that's hopefully coming soon. Hopefully coming soon. Okay, lining pieces are done. Oh shoot, let me do the side seams. Right? Yeah, shoulders and side seams. I did the shoulders, I didn't do the side seams. I feel like as long as you are happy in your space and it brings you joy, who cares what other people think and what other people say? Not everyone is going to have this immaculate, well-lit studio to shoot all their content. I always say start with what you have and then go from there. Start with what you have and go from there. Ooh. Yeah, I've learned that everyone has thoughts, everyone has opinions. I just live my life and do what I do and say whatever to everything else. There's not much I can do about it. You can't make everyone happy, that's for sure. Exactly. Grateful to have a roof over my head and a sewing machine to sew. Right, because there were times even that was almost not a reality. So I'm very grateful. Okay. Yay, the lining is finished. have. This is going to be the lining. You're not going to see it. So, and even if you did see it, there's purple in this fabric, so it would be okay, but yeah, the darts are in. And y'all know how I feel about darts. Y'all know how I feel about darts, but the darts are in. The lining is finished. The top and the first tier of the skirt of the dress are done. It looks like I have to do a zipper, attach the lining, and I have to do the sleeves. I chose to do view A, which is the longer version. And then, oh, yes, birthday, Brianna. Happy birthday, happy birthday. So I chose to do the longer version of the dress and the longer sleeve just because I wanted some drama. I definitely wanted some drama. Okay, gather edge of upper sleeve between small dots. Casing. Leaving an opening to the elastic. Okay. So it wants me to gather first and then stitch the underarm seam. Okay, so piece 6. What it says. Thank you for remembering, Carmen. Oh, I think they meant piece 5. Because that's piece 6. This is piece 5. Okay. This is my sleeve. Okay, yes. I know, but I'm excited to do the sleeve. I'm not gonna attach the sleeve. I just want to do the sleeve. Happiest memory in my life? I don't know. I don't know. Um, I don't know the happiest memory of all time, but recently, um, Beyonce comes to mind. The Beyonce concert, Renaissance. That was A very, very happy night. Very, very happy night. Indeed. Did I forget to do my markings? I did. Oh no, I did them. But where are they? Did you go out to brunch with your family yesterday? Ah, there my markings are. I do a little bit of both. So if it's something where I have to concentrate, then I will just have music. So if I'm doing a new pattern, then I'll just have music. But if it's stuff that I've done before, or if it's my headbands, or I recently started doing scrunchies, then I'll put a movie on, one that I can just like zone out and don't really have to pay attention to. Or I'll watch YouTube. Usually I watch YouTube videos. So I'll just sit and watch YouTube. But yeah, mainly it's music. Because most of the time I am on TikTok live. I'm live on TikTok sewing, so. Zach Johnson, hello, welcome in. You didn't miss much. We're just hopping around. KnowMe 2016. I'm working on the sleeves right now. So I am doing view A, which is the longer version, but I'm doing these big puff sleeves. So I kind of combine the two. One, because I love this fabric and I wanted to use as much of it as possible. And two, I wanted a bit of... I've never worn something that has like really big puffy sleeves like that. So I wanted all the drama. I wanted all the drama. And I think this is the perfect pattern for it. Yes. Of course, my bobbin runs out of thread. We still have a little bit left. We can make it. Oh my gosh. It is not going to let me finish. How much is left in here? See, I love what I know. What I love about my Burnett is it alerts me when my bobbin is almost empty or empty. However, when it alerts me, there's still enough thread on the bobbin where I can finish a stitch. But if I keep stitching, it keeps beeping at me. See? We're just gonna keep going because I don't want to mess up this. Maybe it'll stop. Sorry, y'all. Okay, we only have a few more stitches left. Let me finish. Okay, look at that. Look at that. See? Perfect. We ended just in time. Now it's empty. It's such a good indicator. I just wish it let the bobbin get a little less. Because there's still a good few stitches in there. Listen. And we just be throwing thread away like it doesn't cost anything. Oh, your Viking does that? Risha, what machine do you have? It's a wonderful feature. I just, again, wish it would let me have a little more freedom. Oh, you have a baby lock? It's so funny. When I was just getting into sewing, I didn't know that there were so many different machines. I truly thought it was just Brother and Singer. Because that's what you see at Joann's, right? I didn't know there was Burnett's and Berninas and Husqvarna's and Baby Locks and Viking. I had no idea. No idea. Jukies. And of course I run out of thread on the spool too. Oh my gosh. Thank God that load of shipment fell off the truck and I have dozens and dozens and dozens. You love your brother? I have a brother, limited edition Project Runway. I love that thing. I love it. I still use it to this day, and I've had it for years. I've had it for years. Those are my pattern pieces. Pull from here. Right. I'm the same way. Oh, this is blue. Is this blue too? Yeah, both of those are blue. I stepped into, yeah, super dangerous. I stepped into my local, because they gave me a sewing machine and a serger for free. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. They gave me two, I can't talk and do things at the same time. They gave me two Berninas. They gave me Bernina. What is it? What's it called on? They gave me a Bernina sewing machine and a serger for free. They were like, we just want you to have it. We just want you to have it. I was like, oh. I know how you feel, but I didn't just go in for thread. I actually went in for a serger and came out with the serger. The $8,000 serger. $8,000, but I love it. I love my Bernina L890. 830, that's what it was. My Bernina 830, and then I have a Bernina MO1000 serger. Okay, it wants me... See, we already started gathering the sleeve. Look how easy that is. I've been getting so good at gathers. Listen, don't play with me. Sleeve is gathered. One done, one to go. And it wants me to sew down. Gather a sleeve between small dots. Stitch underarm seam. Lower edge of sleeve to inside, forming a casing. Stitch close to lower edge of casing, leaving an opening to insert the elastic. Okay. Still going strong, yes. See, we just had a big debate about that. Well, I wasn't involved in the debate. I just saw all the comments. There is a particular sewing group. I don't post in it. I'm just there for the tea and the drama. I literally have like a little fly on the wall. So there was this woman who posted in this sewing group that she got gift cards to Joann Fabric and she wanted to get a new sewing machine and she was asking for recommendations. The only caveat was it had to be from Joann's because that's where she got the gift cards from. And that comment section tore her up. When I say they tore that poor woman to shreds, they tore her to shreds. They were so mean to her. Oh, I have to change my stitches. They were like, don't waste your money on that cheap plastic. You need a Juki, or you need a Bernina, or you need this, or you need that. And people were being really mean to her. And, like, so judgmental. They were like, I don't know why you would ever go to Joann Fabric in order to get a sewing machine. You need to go to your local dealer. They were so snobby. And there were a lot of people in the comment section defending her, saying, clearly you guys didn't read the post. She has to get it from Joann's because she has gift cards to Joann's. And a lot of other people were saying, and this is what I say, not everyone wants to go into debt. Not everyone wants to pay $8,000, $9,000, $13,000 for a sewing machine when they are just getting into sewing, or it's a hobby, or it's not something that they do full time. Even if it is something that they do full time, you don't need to spend $13,000 on a sewing machine. As long as you can do, it can do a straight stitch and a zigzag stitch, you can basically make anything. Truly, you can basically make anything. Um, Obviously, the more expensive machines have more features. Like my Burnett has completely different features or more features than my brother, but they're still able to do buttons. They're still able to do straight or zigzag stitches. They still have the decorative stitches. at the end of the day, if I need to sew something up really quick, I can use either one. You know what I mean? So this whole idea that you have to have an expensive machine and that there are machine snobs out there, it's so annoying. It's just so annoying. I'm very much like, if you can afford it, that's great, but if you can't, that's fine too. You don't necessarily need an expensive machine. I read that post, I felt so bad for her. Yeah. Yeah, I don't post in the sewing machine groups. I would never. I would never. Exactly. Exactly. My first sewing machine was a Kenmore. Now I have a brother, Pace Setter 7600. Their first computerized sewing machine in 1996. Wow. See? And a lot of I I've heard a lot of people say that they have had a Kenmore machine and they still have it. They still have it. They still use it. It runs great. So that's how you know it's quality. That's how you know it's really good. Yes, the big five Facebook groups love to tussle. They really do. And then I think the interesting part is when you see the people who are tussling. When you see the people who are trying to throw the punches and throw the shade, and you see their makes and what they post to the group, I'm like, clearly that $13,000 machine that you have, beloved, isn't doing you any favors. You spent all that money on the machine, and look at you. Look at you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. 3/4 on lower edge of sleeve to inside, forming casing. Okay. Let me do a little. Exactly. That's what I was saying. If are they gonna pay for it and give it to her? Or is everyone gonna chip in to get her that expensive machine? No. No. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Bullying that poor woman. Did anyone watch the Grammys last night? What did y'all think? I know Brianna did. Did anyone like the Grammys fashion? Anything that stood out to you? You were watching me? You watched the Instagram version? Blue Ivy, yeah, she is so gorgeous. She is so big. I can't believe it. I loved Jay-Z's speech. He definitely was not wrong and definitely foreshadowed what was going to happen. Definitely foreshadowed what was going to happen that night. You are a boy, not girl. This is what is wrong with the world. Our word. Okay, Colt. Well, you can't spell. Let's start there. I think there are bigger issues in the world. We are dealing with famine. We are dealing with injustices around the world. We are losing the ozone layer, global warming. There's lots of stuff going on that's worse. Lots of stuff worse going on than me being a little gay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I think me being a little gay is the least of our concerns here. I don't know how to tell you. Don't know how to let you know. No, Sherry, she was calling Cole a loser, not me. Sherry's ready to tussle. Sherry, that is Nikki of Beauty J'adore. That's Nikki. I'm making her pattern. Not Sherry calling out a KnowMe pattern designer. Sherry is clearly about that life. Sherry is clearly about that life. I can't. I cannot. Colt, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Well, I'm trying to get monetized. I'm trying to get to 4,000 watch hours. So the more that you stay in here and the more that you comment, it actually helps me get paid and get monetized. So thank you. I appreciate that. Even though you're leaving hateful, despicable comments, you are helping me get paid. So thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Yes, Anna. I told you, Anna, they eventually go away. I'm forming the casing for the sleeve. Once I get monetized, you can send me gifts. Listen, I need LaShawn to get monetized right now so I can see what it's like. I need to know if it's worth it. I need to know if this is worth it. No, Sherry, we appreciate you. You're just directing the anger towards the wrong person. The crazy thing is, I thought I age restricted this live so kids couldn't come in, because y'all know how I feel about kids. I thought the live was age restricted, but I guess not. Okay, so I have the casing done for the sleeve. Okay, I can see it already. I can see it already, y'all. Once I get the elastic in, yes, yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, one sleeve done. Thank you. You're right. You're right, Brianna. Wait, Brianna, what are you doing today for your birthday? You're not going out and celebrating and going to the club? Okay. Yes, definitely. I feel like everyone has this pattern. Everyone has this pattern. I'm just the last to make it. But listen, I'm making it now, okay? I made Nikki's other dress like a million times, so I feel like it evens itself out. That little tunic top, okay? I feel as though sometimes you have to just wait for the right moment, you know? You wait for the right moment with the right fabric and the right piece. So there's a reason I didn't make this dress before, and I think it's because I was waiting for this fabric. You know how some fabrics just some fabrics and some patterns just go together so perfectly. I feel like this is the moment. Like you just see a fabric and you're like, I know exactly what I'm gonna make with that. Hey, Lil Sabs. Hello, hello, hello. Next weekend before the. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I hope everything's okay. Also, how do you go live? Can you tell me? I have 54 subscribers. That's cold. That's beautiful fabric. Thank you. It's from Grace of Zesty Couture. She doesn't have any more. But I'm think if everyone begs her and pleads with her to get it back in stock, hell, I'll beg and plead with her to bring it back in stock because I need more of this fabric. I need this fabric for everything. Hey, Melissa, how are you? I need more of this fabric. Also, um, y'all are the first to hear it. Y'all are the first to hear it. I'm gonna be doing a class. Oh my god. I'm gonna be doing I can't concentrate the Oh, thank you, Sam. Thank you. I don't wear a suit too often, but when I do, I try my best. Jermaine, hello, hello, hello. So I'm going to be doing a class on TikTok Live on how to go live on TikTok, how to monetize on TikTok. I was looking at my analytics and I saw last year I was able to make close to $10,000 by going live on TikTok through getting gifts and battles and everything like that. So I put together a class. It's going to be March 2nd. You can, it's going to be through Zoom. You can purchase tickets now. There's kind of like an early bird special. So, yeah, all the information is on my website, everything that we're going to be going over. I am definitely going to be promoting it more, but I do get a lot of questions about going live on TikTok and the process and gifts and battles and how everything works. And so I thought it would be a good idea to offer a class. And so, yeah. Again, I'll promote it more, but the information is definitely on the website. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could put someone in timeout. I don't know what putting someone in timeout means, but hopefully I still get watch hours. Hopefully I still get watch hours. just saying. I'm just saying. So yeah, I think two I think two of the biggest questions I get are, do I teach sewing classes, and like how do I monetize on TikTok? How do I go live? All of that stuff. Like, how does going live work? So I just thought it would be a good idea to offer this class. And so yeah, I'm very, very excited for it. Because I want to see us all win. I want to see us all win this year. Listen. I was trying to hold out for as long as I could, but usually they give up a lot quicker than that. He was persistent. Colt was very persistent. I've never been a persistent person like that here on YouTube. Colt was not about to give up. Are y'all on Threads? I didn't think Threads was the place for drama, but the drama is going down on Threads, y'all. I thought this was like Twitter's or X's alter ego, like positive, happy alter ego. I said, Lord. And of course, you know I had to chime in. Isn't the fabric gorgeous? I love it. I'm obsessed. What happened? It's all with like the travel, all in the travel space, like travel influencers and people and stuff like that. Hey, Coco. Oh, yeah, Brianna, I know you never go on. I know. I've seen your thread. It's like a one little tweet thing about the Jonas Brothers or Taylor Swift or the Jonas Brothers. And that was it. So, all of the travel bloggers and travel influencers and travel guides and people who it's like their job, whatever, um, they're all fighting with each other over who is more credible, who can you trust, people advocating for blogging. And there's just this huge onslaught of just hate against these travel influencers. Like, the travel influencers are like really getting attacked, right? Because people are like, they're not credible. They're paid thousands of dollars to lie to you just to get you to go on these trips or these hotels. That's why you should trust like journalists, like travel journalists, because we're unbiased. So there's like this war going on, right? Hold on, let me finish this stitch. Just don't read, right? So I don't know if you can hear me over the machine. So that's why I was like, wait, just wait a second. So this one woman put out this tweet or thread essentially comparing influencers to travel journalists. And her main point wasn't to say one is more credible than the other. Her main point was, if you are paying influencers, you should pay travel journalists, and if you're paying travel journalists, you should pay influencers. Like, she was advocating for equal pay in both groups. But that's not necessarily how people interpreted it, because the way that she put it was kind of vague. Hi. So someone responded and essentially was like, if you actually um, want a reputable source, you need to trust travel journalists and bloggers and not influencers, because influencers get paid for their opinions and get paid for good reviews, so you can't trust them. You did see the start of the conversation? So then someone else, a black woman, retweeted it or reblogged it or rethreaded it or whatever, and she was like, one thing about me, I will never trust a white travel blogger giving me suggestions of where to go. And basically she was saying, because they don't know what it's like to travel as a person of color. And so it erupted into this huge fight. It erupted into this huge war. And the woman that she originally responded to put out this like huge message, and she was like, I don't understand how why my one message got turned into something racial when that wasn't even the intention. But at this point, I am considering it bullying, and I want Threads and like Adam Morrissey or whatever his name is to do something about it. So then I chimed in. And of course. And I just said, I think it's really interesting that this whole time, I said, I went back and I read all the responses from your original thread, and people were disagreeing with you. But it wasn't until a black woman or black person decided to disagree with you that all of a sudden they are bullies. And I said, we really need to take the time to examine why y'all use that language specifically against black women and how it affects them, because y'all are doing it on purpose. It is a microaggression, and you know exactly what you are doing when you say it. And I said, additionally, we need to stop downplaying and attacking content creators and influencers and acting like they are not valuable, because we are. But my bigger thing is, why are you calling these black women bullies for expressing their opinions? That is a weighted word. A weighted word. And I feel like that white woman knew it. She knew it. The original post was taken down. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I stand by everything I said. She knew exactly what she was saying when she was using that language and that word. She knew exactly what she was saying when she was using that language and that word. It's not lost on me, and it shouldn't be lost on anyone else. Thank you, Belinda. Listen. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. I will give my opinion in a second, in a heartbeat. I wasn't gonna get involved, but that made me really mad. She really called them bullies. Really called them bullies. I said, oh no, we're not doing that today. You found her? Listen. She looks exactly how you think she would look. She looks exactly how you think she would look. Okay. I just have to fold this up to form the casing. Now it's private because people were probably piling up on her. People were probably piling up on her. Her profile should be private. She knew exactly what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing, child. Yes. Yes. That is. Let me see if I can pull up the threads. I quote tweeted it. Yep. Ooh, it has 155 likes. It has 155 likes. Ooh. So I say all that to say, if y'all are not using threads, I would start using it. It is essentially the Wild Wild West. We have the power to make threads anything that we want it to be. It's brand new. It can be positive, it can be negative, it can be inspirational, it can be you showing off your work, building community. I love threads. I love it. Yes. So I just have to put in the elastic, but the sleeves have been gathered and sewn. The top and the bottom, the top layer and the bottom layer are done. The lining is done. So I have to do the zipper, the elastic, attach the sleeve, and then do the bottom sections. We got a lot done today. We got a lot done today. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for what we have so far. Again, I'll show you a little bit. I don't know if y'all will be able to see like the full vision of what we have. They are the writing think pieces on my thread? I'll have to look through the comments. I'll have to look through the comments. I didn't know people were writing think pieces. I kind of want to try to put this on just to see. Just to see. I'll leave my tank top on. Okay. Oh, it's cute. This is what we have thus far. It's really cute. And then here are the pockets. Obviously, I still have to do the back and everything, but this is what we have so far. Isn't it cute? And this fabric, oh my gosh. Ah, I know. It could be a cute little peplum, like top. It's cute. Isn't it? And I love this fabric. I love this fabric. So we'll finish up the dress. I don't know when. Skirt, lower back, lower side, front. What is this? Lower front for the skirt. Yeah, so we still have a little bit more to do. You love it? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we still have a little bit more to do, but baby, it is cute. You're so happy this fabric won? Me too. Me too. I'm very happy. Yes, yes, I could definitely, and it would make a really cute shirt too. A very cute shirt. I'm happy with the progress thus far. I'm very happy. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. I'm very, very excited to finish this. Again, I'm nervous to do a zipper. But we're going to persevere. We're going to power through. And I'm very excited to do the sleeves. I know. Grace is going to be so excited. So excited. Oh, yay! It's not bad. It's not a difficult pattern at all. It just takes some time. It definitely just takes a little bit of time, which we have. So I'm excited to finish. I will let y'all know the next day that I will be working on this. It might be this week or next Monday, but I'll definitely announce it for you all so y'all can come and join in. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Again, this is KnowMe 2016 Beauty J'adore's dress. I'm doing view A with the sleeves from view B. And we have a little bit more to do. The bottom skirt, the zipper, the elastic. But it shouldn't be too bad. It should not be too bad. My day is going good. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Brianna, happy birthday. You have a great day also. Yeah, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like the video, like the live. if you haven't already. Um, yeah, that's it. I'll see you soon. If I feel up to it, I might be on the TikTok tonight. Because I still have a bunch of orders that I have to get done. So, yeah, make sure you shop my website, Terrence Williams Designs. Uh, yeah, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, Risha. Have a good night, everyone.